Now I got that SpongeBob song stuck in my head. Oh, who lives a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob Squarepants. SpongeBob Squarepants, Sponge Out of Water, directed by Paul Tibbitt and Mike Mitchell. This is the second movie based on the iconic Nickelodeon character that has been on television for 16 seasons, I believe. And being someone that has only watched one SpongeBob episode, I watched an episode where SpongeBob is trying to catch the bus, and every time he goes away from the bus stop, the bus goes by and he keeps on missing it. That was pretty funny because I have to ride the bus sometimes, and it's cool to see someone going through the same problems that I have gone through and how he deals with it. So when I saw this movie, it was a hoot. It was a nice experience. The plot is taken from the TV show. It is the feud between Krabby, who makes his Krabby Patty burgers, and his competition Plankton, who makes awful food. Nobody likes his food. Nobody goes to eat his food at his restaurant, and he wants the Krabby Patty secret formula, so he tries to steal it, as he's done in countless episodes, I guess. Only this time he fails, and the formula ends up in the real world in the hands of Burger Beard, played by Antonio Banderas. SpongeBob's world goes into chaos. And in order to restore order, SpongeBob and his friends Patrick, Sandy, Krabby, Squidward, and Plankton had to come to the real world and take the formula back from Burger Beard. And we have our movie. They get superpowers, and it is just really funny when you see them become like the Avengers or something. It's just really cool. I did like this movie. It was a lot of fun watching this movie. The animation portion of the movie, which is 3/4 of the movie, that was really fun, but that portion felt like it was prolonging the inedible when you know that they're going to come to the surface, because you've seen this in the trailer. Especially the time travel portion of the movie. That portion was way too long, and I really felt that portion should have been shortened a bit, because that portion is supposed to provide the part where Plankton and SpongeBob are resolving their differences to agree to work together, and it introduces a character that's supposed to help SpongeBob and his friends breathe on land, since only Sandy can breathe on land. The others can't. They have to get this unknown character, who I don't want to spoil, to help them out. And I felt that that part could have been shortened a little bit. Aside from that, once they get to the live action portion of the movie, it was pretty enjoyable seeing their different powers. SpongeBob having control of bubbles, Patrick with his telekinesis, and the rest of them with their powers. Plankton was actually my favorite when he gets his superpowers. He was really cool, and it was just a really good movie. Even Antonio Banderas was fun to watch it with his character. I did like him in the movie as well. And the voice actors did a very good job. You had Tom Kinney voicing SpongeBob, Bill Fagerbach voicing Patrick, Carolyn Lawrence voices Sandy, Clancy Brown, who voiced Lex Luthor in the Superman animated series, he voices Krabby. Squidward is voiced by Roger Bumpass, and finally Plankton's voiced by Mr. Lawrence, who all did a great job, and it's really refreshing to watch a movie where the main characters are voiced by real voice actors and not by celebrities. That is just really refreshing. A couple of guest star actors do voice cameos of the Seagulls that I recognize from IMDb. Tim Conway, who's a legendary actor, he voices one of the seagulls. Nolan North, who voiced Deadpool in Hulk vs. Wolverine, he voices one of the seagulls. And then you have Rob Paulsen, who's a legendary voice actor. He voiced Yakko in Animaniacs. He voices one of the seagulls as well. And there's a couple of pop culture references that I liked that I don't think the kids would get because they're from movies that they're too young to see, like Evil Dead and The Shining. But it was just funny seeing those references in this movie. And it was just a very good movie. I'm going to give this movie a B-. It's definitely worth checking out in the theater, and definitely worth taking your kids to see. And that's all I got to say about SpongeBob.